If you are stuck or looking to get System.io, I'm going to give you the only System.io tutorial you will ever need. From A to Z, I will show you everything that you need to know about how to use System.io for your side hustle or business. Hello there, it's Thomas and I make videos about side hustle and business related stuff and the tools that you need for it. Being a certified System.io user and funnel builder, today I'm going to help you with the #1 obstacle that most people face when trying out a new platform: not knowing what to do. And even though System.io is really easy to use, you still need to know how. So don't worry, because I'm going to explain everything there is to know. And at the end, I've got something to help you out even more. Okay, buckle up, because I'm gonna go through all of this like a freight train. So be sure to just pause or play back if you need to. Is that the right word? Freight train? Anyway, you have your main dashboard where you can see all of your new leads and sales. Your affiliate dashboard where you can see how much you have made as a System.io affiliate. You have your student dashboard where you can view all of the courses that you bought via System.io. And a marketplace, which is an affiliate marketplace where you can find other products to promote if you are an affiliate. Then before we dive into all of the good stuff, we first need to take a look at the settings. If the settings are not set right, we cannot use System.io. First, we have the profile where all your personal information is. So I'm not gonna show you where I live. Then you have your account, so you can see what time zone I'm in. Then you have your plan, your payment gateways right here. And you can choose out of any of these payment gateways. I'm not gonna show you how to set each of these up, because that would mean that this video is going to be 2 hours long. I don't have time for that. And I guess you don't either. For every single payment gateway, there's a question mark right here that will take you to this page. So basically how to connect your account. So this is how to connect your Stripe account. This is how to connect your PayPal account. And it has this option for every single payment gateway, so you will know exactly what to do. It's not hard. Then you can manage your subscription right here. And then we get to the good stuff. If you want to send out emails with System.io, you will need to connect your email address and domain. And I'm gonna show you how right now. If you want to add your email, you will need to click here to confirm your email address, enter your email address, and then you will get an email from System.io in which you will need to verify that this is indeed your email address. It's basically just clicking on a link. Then you will need to authenticate your domain to make sure that you can actually send emails. This works the same. You will need to click here, enter your domain name. Then you will need to edit your DNS records of the domain, which I'm not gonna go too deep into because that's not System.io. You will need to add all of these records to your domain provider. In case you are using Namecheap, I'm just gonna show you real quick. So you will need to click on Add New Record, select a CNAME record or whatever it is that you need to add, and then you can just enter the values right here. It will take up to 24 to 48 hours to fully authenticate, but then everything is ready to go. Right here you can select your default email address, the testing email address that you can send test emails to check, how they look. Then you have your double opt-in. Now when you build a landing page, you can select for a double opt-in, which means that if people sign up to your email address, they will first get an email to confirm their email address. Now I recommend you to select this every single time, because it is really important to make sure that you have real people on your email list. You can select automatic list cleaning if you want, so every week just unsubscribe all contacts who have not opened an email for 1 week. Then the email footer is basically just a static footer on the bottom of the email, which will probably just be your address. And you can display an unsubscribe from campaign link, which I recommend because people can then unsubscribe from a particular campaign and not your entire email list. Then you have your core settings. You can store student sessions and disable downloading of audio and video from the course pages. Please turn this on, because this will make sure that people need to go to your course to view everything and cannot just download everything and share with someone else. Then you have all your payment settings, your receipt settings, tax settings, access and price plan settings, and you have your terms and conditions. You have your sales funnels tracking code, which you can install and store UTM parameters. If you don't know what this is, then it's not going to be important for you. Right here you can enable shipping settings. If you are selling physical products, then you will need to enter your shipping settings. Now you do this by clicking right here, and then you can create a new shipping service. For me, right here, I have the local post. Now this is just for the Netherlands, and then I have another option for international. You click on create a new shipping service. Then right here, I will need to create a shipping zone. So select the countries, then create a shipping rule. And this is really simple. Let's say I want to give free delivery for every order over $50. Then I will just click on based on order price. Then the minimum price is 0, maximum price 50. The price for sending will be $4.99. I will add another shipping rule condition. Minimum price 50, maximum price $100,000, and the price will be 0. Now you can do this based on item weight, based on quantity, or based on order price. Here you can select the default settings for your affiliate program if you have one. Right here you have your custom domains, and this basically works the same as authenticating your email domain. So you click on add domain, enter your domain name right here, and then you will need to fill in 2 CNAME records. Then you have your public API keys. Now this isn't really important for you if you're just managing a business. You have your webhooks. Again, if you don't know what this is, then it's not going to be of any importance to you. You can integrate Zoom, Google Sheets, and ActiveCampaigns if you want to. Here you can select how you want to be paid out for the affiliate commissions that you earn. You can select what notifications you'd like to receive. Then right here you can add workspace members. So you can click on invite and select an email that you want to invite. Now this is particularly handy for if you work with multiple people on your business, because they will all be added to your account. You can select an assistant role or an admin role. This just differs in how much access they really have. Then security, you can select two-factor authentication and a new password. Right now we are going to view our assets. The first thing that we can do is add a physical product. So if I click on create right here, I can just enter a name. Then you have a SKU number, which is a stock keeping unit. Then the product tax, for me, it's 21%. Then the price, let's just say 10 bucks. The weight, what's the weight? 500 grams. Now, why do you need to fill this in? Again, for the shipping settings. If you have different shipping settings for the weight, then you need to fill this in right here. You can limit the stock if you want, or you can disable shipping fees. Then you can also add options right here. So you have the option name, let's say color. I can add red, blue, green, and maybe I want to add another option. You know what? So right here, size. I can just enter L, XL, and right here you will see all of the different products. Now you can even add a different price, so let's say this one is 12 bucks. And then if I click on save, I have added the product. It's that simple. If you want, you can also select an image, of course, or multiple. Then you can create coupons if you want to, so I can click on create. I can enter a coupon, the coupon code, fixed amount of a percentage discount. Discount amount is $5. Then you can also set an expiration and limit of use if you want to. Right here you can create a own course. You have your courses, you can create course bundles, and you have your students right here. You click on create a new course and you can select one of the templates. You can view and customize the theme right here. And if you want to set up your course, it goes like this. So you add a module, you add a lecture, and you can select another template. And now here you can edit everything, which I'm going to show you how in the funnel section. You can add the video that you want. You can do it via a direct link or via upload a file. You can add all types of info. And then once you're ready, you can activate it right here. And now your course is activated. It's really that simple. You can also edit your settings. So your course domain, your language, your font, your theme, a teacher's photo, logo, course cover. You can even issue a certificate upon completion. So what you can do is once they have completed everything, you can give them a certificate, which will go out automatically. Then you have your communities right here. So you can also create a community for your subscribers or whatever they are. You can click on create, enter the name, the path, click on save. And right here, if I click on this, this will be my community. So I can write something, so a title, path, topic, content. I can basically post whatever I want. Other members can respond to it, they can add something as well, and you can create your own little community. You can view all your members right there, you can ban them, you can remove them, you can change your settings right here. And then you have your file section where all of the files that you upload to System.io will be located. And now I am explaining everything really easy because I'm not gonna go too deep and just brab on about if it's not necessary. Now, before we go further, for those of you that are looking to take your System.io experience to the next level, I've got something special for you that will give you access to a $940 bonus offer specially for you. You can check it out by clicking the link in the description. Now we go to our CRM section. And right here are our contacts, so we can just filter all of the contacts right here. You can also click on one individually and view all of their information. You have your tags, which is really handy for tagging people that come on your email list, so you know exactly where they come from, who they are, and what they've done. You'll just click on create right here, enter the name, click on save, and that's your tag. Then you have your pipelines. You can click on create, and this is basically for you to see how far in the pipeline they are. So if you are selling a service or something else you would like to create a pipeline for, this is where you can do it. So you can enter the name, you can add how many, as you can see, you can add how many stages that you want. You will click on save. And right now, if I visit this pipeline, you can see all of the stages and no one is added yet. But you can automatically add this, and I will show you later on how. Right here, you have your calendar. So you can select your availability right here. So let's say Monday, I'm available from 11:15 till 5 p.m. And you can select this for every single day. You can also do it specifically. So let's say you have a day extra that you're off, or maybe you can only work for half a day. You can select that date, select the time, and it will be automatically updated in your calendar. Now you can do the same if you are unavailable. Let's say you are going away for a week. You'll just select that week, click on apply, and that week will then not show up in your calendar. Right here you can view all of your bookings. Like you can see, I have a lot. And in events you can create a new event. So you will just select the name, the event duration, maybe it's an intro call. Then you will select the location, which is an online meeting, the description, which they will see, and then you have the date range. So you can use global availability, or you can just edit it right here. Then you have start increments, so 30 minutes. So this is how often slots are available. So 30 minutes means 10, 10:30, 11, 11:30, and you can do this however you want. So you can do this every 5 minutes up to every 120 minutes, or you can set a custom one. Now you can also set a daily limit. Let's say I don't want any more than 5 bookings every single day, then this will make sure that that doesn't happen. You can set a buffer time. So before every appointment, I want to have 10 minutes off, and after the event, I also want to have 10 minutes off. Then for the time zone display, I would just recommend selecting the top one. This will automatically show the time in their time zone, which is just a lot less confusing for them. And then if you click on save, this is what it will look like. You can add this later onto a landing page, which I'll show you in a minute. Now we are at the website section, and this is where we create all of our websites. First, we have our blogs or our websites. If you click on create, you can select one of these templates, and right here you can edit everything. So you have a post page, you have all of your pages, and you have your categories. So these are the different type of categories for posts. Now, if you just want to create a website, then just don't use the post page. Now here's where you can add a new post. So if you click on create, you can add the title, short description, and you can select the category that you want it to add on. For the pages, you have 4 standard, and you can create a new one if you want. So if you go to blog layout, right here, this is basically the thing that is shown on every single page. So you have the footer right here, and you have the top right here. So if you click on this, this is the menu section, and you can select, for example, home, blog link, and it will automatically send it to the home page. And you can select this for every single one. Now I'm going to show you what every single element can do. You have a text element, really simple. You can just add a bit of text, so you can edit right here and you can edit the text like that. You can change the boldness, you can make it funny, you can add a line underneath, you can add a line through it. Don't know, oh. Bang, 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 bang. Then you can also change the color. For example, I want it to be orange. You can edit the size right here. You can edit the font. You can edit the margins. The margins are basically how far you would like it to move. So let's say on the top margin, I'm changing it. Look what happens. It goes down. That's how this works. So to the right, bottom, left, bottom. I'm sorry, that was really childish. Then you have your padding. This kind of works the same, but doesn't move the text. It moves within the block of the text. So if I would do it on the top, you'd see that the text bit becomes larger. You can also set a timer with basically everything. So the delay, so let's say 10 seconds, then after 10 seconds that someone goes on this page, then it will show up. You can make the item visible on only desktop or only mobile. I did it the other way around. You can edit a headline text or bulleted text, which works the same. You can add a content box. Now, I don't really use this. Like, it looks fun, but that's about it. Then you can add columns. So you can add another section. Then within that section, you can add a row, or maybe I want to do 3 columns within the row. Or maybe I want to do 2 columns, maybe I want to do 4 columns in a row. You can this way change the layout. So for example, if you can see right here, so these are 4 columns. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then right here you have another one, and this way you can change everything within the landing page or page. So the order goes like this. You have a section, a row, and an element. So first you add a section, then you add a row, then you add an element. And within the sections, you can see you can change everything as well. So you can change the content width, you can change the shadow, and you can change that with the row as well. So the shadow, you can select a border if you want to, delay, or the background color. You can change this with everything. Then right here you have your latest blog post, which will just show the last blog post that you have added. Then you have your blog post listing, which basically just works kind of the same, but it will show everything. Then your latest blog post in a carousel, so they can go through it. And you have your table of contents. So if you write a blog post, then this will have all of the headers in it, so people can just click on one and immediately go to it. Let's say I want to collect an email address. I can add a form input right here. If I click on it, let's say I want an email. So I need this email, and in order for people to go through, I'm going to add a button right here. Again, you can change everything right here. It works the same as with text. The only thing that's different is right here I can select submit form to a custom URL, and I can even add an automation rule right here. So whenever someone clicks the button, they will do one of this. I'm going to explain everything in a minute. Then you have a checkbox, so they will need to click on it. Then you can also add a reCAPTCHA, again, if you'd like. And you can add the calendar right here. So this is where they can book a call. You can add images, you can add a video, you can add an audio file, you can add a carousel of different types of images or videos. You can add Facebook comments, you can add a Twitter or X share button. You can even add a survey if you want to, and you can edit the questions right here. As you can see, it's not that hard. Then you also have some other elements like a countdown if you want to add that for some reason. You can add a menu right here, which is on the top of the home page or every single page. You can add a horizontal line. You can even add raw HTML if you want to add a particular element that isn't available right here. Then, for example, on the bottom of the page, you can add an FAQ. And this works the same. You will just need to add your text right here. So does your product work? So you can add the questions, you can add another item, then people on the website can click on it, it will open up, it will have your answer, they can click on it again and it will close up. If you want to edit the mobile version, you click on the mobile icon right here and you just start editing. Then for funnels, you can create multiple type of funnels. So you can build an audience funnel, sell, custom, run an evergreen webinar. If you want an add a step, you click on add step, enter the name and choose a step type. So for a squeeze page, you will just select a template, edit page, and right here you can edit your entire landing page. Now this works exactly the same as a blog. This is just a page that is specifically designed to capture someone's email address. That's the only difference. Then right here you have your order form if you are selling something, and this goes a little bit different. So right here you can set an affiliate commission if you want other people to find your product and to promote it for you, then you will pay them a percentage of what you sell. So for example, 10%. You can even set a sales limit for an affiliate. Then right here you can select a digital product or a physical product. A digital product means that you are going to have to send them the product yourself. This is just via an email. Or you will just add a step right here, and after they have bought, then for example on the thank you page you will just provide a download link. But for physical product, because that was what I wanted to show you, you will just select physical product right here. Now right here you can also add the coupon if you want, so the discount type. And this is the coupon, save. And now this coupon is also added to this order form. You can also add an order bump, which is basically if they are checking out for a product, they will have a little bit of text right here, like add this thing to my order for this price. It's just a great way to make a little bit of extra money. So you'll click on order bump right here. Let's say just digital product, so I can show you how this works. So I'll just select another one, the product name, whatever, resources. So you can select a resource right here, a course bundle, tags or community. Then you have your price plan, so you can choose a one-time payment, subscription or a payment plan. Then you'll choose an existing price plan or create a new one. To create a new one, just enter the name, the price plan name, then the statement descriptor, which is what they will see on their bank statement. And then you can select the price. Let's say $10. I'll click on save, that's it. Then right here, this looks a little bit different. That's right. We have a complete new section. We have a payment button, which is right here. Works the same as a button. It just means that if they click on this, they're buying something. I can add a payment method right there. I will add a customer type, so individual or company. Then a physical product right here. So this is the physical product that we have just created. Then you can add the offer price. Now this all updates automatically. You don't need to do anything about that, but I'm going to show you that in a minute. You can add an agreement right here. So this is just your sales agreement. Here you can add an order bump. You can also add a two-step order form if you want to. Now I would usually always recommend this. And right here you can add your shipping fees. And this will also update automatically, and I'm going to show you that right now. If we view this right now, this is the order form. Right here we have the price. Right here we can see what everything costs. Here you can select what you want. You can select the quantity. Okay, so you can see if you want it to be exactly $50 that they will get free, then you will need to select this one. Orders priced between 0 to $49.99. Then once it hits 50, it will automatically, you can see, free shipping. And as you can see how I do this, it just all updates immediately. Then for your webinar funnel, if you want to create one, you will just select on, just select a template. You can edit the page like any other page. Only thing that's different is you can add a webinar registration. Here they can register for the webinar. And now you can select this right here. So you can start in next hour, next quarter, next half hour, or you can schedule times. So for example, one at 2, one at 16, and one at 18. You can also select AM or PM if you want that. And it is only possible to select today when the webinar is happening, but I'm going to show you a little trick for that in case they miss it. So you can also send specialized emails right here. I can see the settings, so they registered for the webinar. Within 0 minutes, they will get, hello, nice, you signed up. Something like that. You can also send them the link for the webinar in this email as well. So available personalization, webinar show link. You'll just add that right here and that will automatically fill up with the webinar show link. You can also do it the webinar starts. So before the webinar starts, within 15 minutes, they will get an email and you can say, hey, the webinar starting within 15 minutes. Or this is the little hack in case they miss it after the webinar starts, 60 minutes, then you'll send them an email with the webinar replay link right here so they can still watch it on their own time and you can still make that sale. Then you have your webinar thank you page, nothing special about that, and your webinar broadcast page. Now this is also not really that special. You can just add all of the videos right here, so a direct link or upload a file, and you can change this page however you'd like. So then you have your digital stores, and this is basically like a link in bio type page. So if I click on create right here, I can add a new section. I can add a new product, so redirect to an external link, which looks like this. I can collect an email address, which looks like this. I can add a digital download. I can thumbnail, the checkout page, the thank you, like you can add everything you want. This is basically for link in bio. It works exactly the same as a funnel, just a lot simpler. You can also add your bio and your social links. You can edit the design right here. So that's just a template. At the email section, you have your newsletters where you can create your emails. So you can select a subject, the sender email address, visual editor or classical editor. Classic editor is just write an email, hit publish, that's it. Visual editor, I like this the best. So you can select the subject. Right here, you can edit everything. So you can edit the text. At the settings, you can create the content area width if you want to change it, all of the colors, the font size. You can add an image, you can add text, you can add a button, you can change the text, you can add a horizontal line, sections, columns. You can add everything. You can also create an A/B test. Here you can select all of the settings and then you can create variant A and variant B, so you can test out what type of things work better. Then you have your campaigns. This works basically the same. You can add all the emails. The only thing that's different is that you can subscribe someone to the campaign and they will receive all of the emails in order. Then right here you have all of your statistics which you can watch if you like to. Next, we are going to automate everything, but first, if you never want to struggle with your online business or side hustle ever again and are looking to boost your System.io plan, then I've got something for you. If you go for any of the paid System.io plans by using the link in the description, then you will not only get to enjoy all of the amazing features System.io has to offer, but you will also receive 20 Make Money Online /business courses. Now this can all be sold for $940, but you are going to get this for free. All you need to do is visit the link in the description and follow these simple instructions. So be sure to check it out before it's gone. And even if you already have a paid plan, be sure to visit because I've got something for you too. At our automations, we can create rules and workflows. Now a rule is really simple. If you click on create, you can set a trigger. So you can choose any of these triggers. Tag added, tag removed. Well, I mean, you can all go through this yourself. It's not really that hard. As soon as this happened, you can select something else to happen. That's the only thing that you need to remember. So let's say a tag is added. I want people to subscribe to a campaign. Then if I click on save rule, every time someone gets that tag, or maybe I'll do a trigger like subscribed to the funnel step form, then they will be subscribed to this campaign. And you can do that with every single one of these actions. Then if you want to create something a little bit more complex, you can create your own workflow. If you click on create and just enter the name, right here you can edit everything. So create your first trigger. Let's say my first trigger is a funnel step form subscribe. So as soon as someone subscribed to this form, the trigger will happen. Then I can just basically add whatever I want. So I can add an action. Maybe the action is to subscribe to a campaign. Then if I click again, I maybe want to set a decision. So for the actions, you can choose apply a tag, remove a tag, enroll in a course. Like these are really quite simple. You can assign it to a CRM pipeline stage that we talked about before. So let's just click on that. CRM pipelines, I choose this one, new leads, that's it. And then you can also set new rules. So you can set a new rule like a decision. So I'll make a decision. I will choose a filter. So email clicked, email opened, created ad activity, let's say just a tag. So the contact is tagged with our tag. I'll click create. If it's yes, I'll just say a delay. I'll just add a delay of 2 days. They will need to wait 2 days. Then if it's no, if they're not tagged with that, I will just say action, then assign to a pipeline stage, and then just select the next stage. And this way you can build your entire workflow around your pipeline, around a campaign. Something that I like to do is I will subscribe them to a campaign, wait the amount of days that they're subscribed to the campaign, and then I will automatically unsubscribe them from the campaign. Because if you make a change to a campaign, for example, you add another email, then all of the people that were already subscribed to that campaign will immediately get that email sent. So that's just something that I like to do, because I also like to give tags in the meantime, and I will set a decision like, does he already have a tag? No, then just keep him in this campaign. If yes, remove him from the campaign or something like that. You can build this to however you like. I could go on for hours on how to build different types of things, but you're not gonna learn anything from that. And now we have our sales tab, because we need to see how much money we're making. We have our orders right here, our transactions, our subscriptions, our affiliate invoices if we have an affiliate program, and my affiliate program. Here you can set your settings, which will take you to the settings page that we previously saw. And that's it. Like I said, it's really simple. Now, if you ever get stuck on something, God forbid, but it might happen, there are 4 things that you can do, or 5, but I'm not gonna pick up the phone. You can always press the question mark at the bottom right corner, and you can just basically search something. So let's say a custom domain, and here how to add your custom domain, how to resolve a CAA error, and all different types of answers. So you can just search really quickly for help. Now, in case you still can't figure it out, you click on help, and right here you have help pages. So the help pages are basically everything in that question mark, but it's bigger. That's basically it, and you can search a bit more easier, I guess. Then you have video tutorials. These are just some tutorials about how to use everything, which you don't need because you're watching this video, hopefully. Or if you're still stuck, you can just go to their customer support. Right here, scroll down, enter your name, my name is Thomas, enter your email, subject, message, attach a file if needed, and please select that you're not a robot. If you're not, don't be stupid. And that's everything that you need to do. The average response time is 2 hours, and I can say that that is indeed the case. They respond really quickly. If you are interested in getting those 20 Make Money Online and business courses while experiencing the best all-in-one marketing platform out there, then be sure to check out the link in the description for the bonus offer while it's still available. Even if you already have a paid plan, be sure to visit because I've got something for you too. By now you should should know how everything works inside of System.io. And if you're still with me, thank you, because my focus is not that good. I've got a lot of respect for you. That was the video. Like, subscribe, do whatever you want, and I'll see you next time.